Hello, everyone. I am excited to introduce the Chevening Scholarship, a prestigious UK government funded program that offers fully funded opportunity for international students to pursue a 1 year master's degree at top UK universities. This opportunity is open to a lot of this opportunity is open to individuals with strong leadership potentials and a commitment to making a positive impact. The Chevening Scholarship covers tuition, living costs, and travel expenses. And so I'm going to take you through the application process, the eligible university partners or partner universities, and then the requirements that you must meet to be awarded this scholarship. I'm going to keep this video as short as possible, and then I'll also be providing some links to the website so you can have a look at them at your own time. As I mentioned earlier, the scholarship covers payment of your tuition fee. We also have travel allowance to and from your home country, and then living allowances, personal monthly living allowances, which will cover your accommodation as well as your monthly expenditure or expenses that you make. So basically, those are the three essential components of what the scholarship covers. Now, I can see they said that the cost of an entry clearance, that's your visa, can also be covered. And then even those countries that applicants are required to take a TB test, the scholarship will also cover your TB test. So that's good. That's good. That's good. To be eligible for a Chevening scholarship, you must one, be a citizen of Chevening eligible country. We'll look at those countries later. You should be committed to returning to your home country for at least 2 years after your scholarship ends. This is what deters a lot of people from applying for this scholarship, but it's not bad because the essential part is that you study and then you are expected to come back to your home country to offer some help. You should be able to extend the knowledge acquired to building your own country. So I do not think it is bad, but that's fine. Then you are supposed to show work experience for about 2,800 hours after graduation. After you graduate from your undergrad degree, you're supposed to show some level of work experience. You should have an undergrad degree that qualifies you for a UK master program. Yes, and then you should be able to, you are allowed to apply to three different universities in the UK. However, you must have received an unconditional offer from at least one of these universities to be able to apply for the Chevening scholarship. So now applications for the scholarship is opened. I think it opened on the 6th of August, and the closing date is 7th, I think 7th October. So you are expected to speed up with your application. Be You should be able to apply to the universities, get the offer, and then come back to the Chevening scholarship and then put in your application. I don't know if that is how that works, or maybe you can apply for the two simultaneously. Maybe we will look at when you get to the application conditions. We'll look at how it works. I understand too that there are some two updates to the Chevening eligibility criteria this year. That's only work experience gained after the date of your graduation will count towards the 2 year requirement. Yep. So maybe you've been working in an institution as a teacher for, or maybe in the bank or in any financial sector for 2 years before you obtain your undergrad degree. I'm sorry, that wouldn't count towards the working experience criteria or requirement. So your working experience counts after you have obtained your first degree. And then you must, they said there are some changes that have also been made to the application form. I think that one will be secondary. We'll look at it later. Um, yep. So that is that. You are not eligible for a Chevening scholarship if you hold a British or dual British citizenship, or you hold a refugee status in a country not eligible for Chevening, or an employee, former employee, or relative of an employee of the UK government, British Embassy's High Commissioner, the British Council, or sponsoring UK universities. And then, if you have previously studied in the UK on a UK government funded scholarship, I'm sorry, you are not eligible for the Chevening scholarship. So we'll look at the countries that are eligible to apply for the Chevening scholarship. There are a list of them, actually. There are a list of the countries. So all you need to do is go there, go to the page, and then maybe you enter your country. I'm from Ghana, so we can put Ghana there, and then we select the award scholarship, Chevening scholarship. Then we search to see if Ghana is there. Yeah, we have Ghana, Chevening in Ghana. So Ghanaian applicants are eligible to apply for the Chevening scholarship. And this application, as I mentioned, opens from now until 7th October 2025. Okay, so that is that. You can just go back and then go through the countries of eligibility. Then you select which country you are from, and that is that. You check maybe say Nigeria. If you're from Nigeria, we'll see if Nigerians are. Yep, Nigeria is there. So that's that. So that means that applicants from these countries can apply for the Chevening scholarship. So the next thing we'll look at is choosing a UK university course. Now you must know the course to choose or the course you want to study, and then the universities that offer those courses that are partner universities to the Chevening scholarship scheme. So we will know how to choose your courses. We have eligible courses and then we have eligible universities. Requirements for courses include the course must be a full-time course. It must start in autumn term. That is what in usually in September, October. So the next one, this particular opening for the Chevening is targeting the September October 2026 intakes. Yes. So it means that it wouldn't cover January 2026 or April 2026, specifically for September, October. That is next year, next academic year, I think. It must be a taught master's degree, not research focus. So if your plan is to study for a research program in the UK, then the Chevening scholarship is not for you because this scholarship only covers taught master programs. So you are not eligible. Then the program or the course should lead to a master's degree qualification. It must be in the UK, must be in the UK university. The reason why this has been, I think, why they brought this up is we have some UK universities have campuses in other countries, I think. And so this condition has to be made so that you know that where you are going to study, it must be in the UK and not in a partner university or what have you. So the courses cannot be part-time or distance learning. It cannot be less than 9 months or more than 12 months in duration. It cannot be a PhD program. And the thought with more than 1 month of study outside the UK, you are not eligible. If it happens that the program you want to study or your choice of program will be taught more than 1 month outside the UK, then you are not eligible. So, so what I'm going to do now is to guide you or provide insight on how to find programs that you want, and then find out if these programs are eligible courses for the Chevening Scholarship. So find the course. We will find all you have to do here is to you can search the course and then the university. But I think it is easier searching for the course because if you search if you are a student, you know the area, you know where you want to study, you know what you want to study, and so you don't have to search for it. I think that it is easier searching for the course that you want to study. So if you have an undergrad degree in biology and your focus is to go into to continue in biology, why not? So it's better you search for the name of the course, region. All of these regions here are in the UK, so it doesn't matter. You can just keep it at all regions. Then we have it here. So we have one of the partner universities is the University of Aberdeen. So we have reproductive and developmental biology. So the University of Aberdeen is offering this program, which is also considered by the Chevening Scholarship Scheme. And so if you are into biology, and so we have a list of the programs here, and then the universities. We have Bangor University offering medical molecular biology with genetics. And then what? University of Birmingham. University of Birmingham offering stem cell biology and application, MSc. Remember, all these programs, all these courses are taught courses, not research courses. We also have University of Cambridge. People say Cambridge, yeah. University of Cambridge offering biological sciences with biochemistry by physics. So even though it is taught program, you are going to write physics, I think. Yeah, so that's how you search for the courses you want. Maybe you are into agriculture. You can just search for agriculture. Then University of East Anglia. University of East Anglia offering agriculture and rural marketing. Hey, where did I get marketing from? Agriculture and rural development. So, and then we have University of Greenwich offering agriculture for sustainable development. So, a list of all these universities and the programs are partner universities to the Chevening. So you can go through whatever you want to study. Whatever you want to study. If you're into business, let's see, we search for business. Yeah, but then again, digital marketing and e-business, Abate University. Then we have Aston University, which is in Birmingham. We have business analytics and what have you. So that's how you search for the courses. I can provide the links to this website so that make it easier for you to search for the program you want. And then you can take it from there. Now, this is the most challenging part of the Chevening Scholarship. I think the requirements for the application is a bit challenging. So it is only a few that are able to go through. because um, it requires a lot of thinking as to what you want. So if, like stated over, if you are not ready, you should be prepared to answer the questions. One unique thing about the Chevening Scholarship is that they don't allow you to maybe write what you want to write, but they have their own questions that they ask you, that they expect you to provide answers to. So you would have to take your time, read, and then know exactly what you want to do. Whatever it is that you want to study should align with the objective of the scholarship scheme, so that you'll be able to. So there are four key questions that you should ask yourself before you begin the application. Do you have strong example of your leadership and influencing skills? Do you have good example of building professional relationship to achieve positive outcome? How does your career plan address both local and global challenges in alignment with UK priority areas? How will you how will your choosing courses support your ambition to drive change? Okay. So these are what you would have to prepare. So if you haven't started yet, I think this is the time to start, because October 7th October is just around the corner. So you need to find answers to these questions. What is your drive? Why do you want to study in the UK? Why do you want to be considered for the Chevening Scholarship? Your choice of course. How does it align with the objective UK Chevening Scholarship objectives? So you should be able to get answers to these questions before you apply. So as stated there, be you will be assessed against your ability to answer questions in each of these four areas in your Chevening application. And remember, you must be original. The use of AI software to generate answers in Chevening application is strictly forbidden. If you aren't confident that you can write a competitive Chevening application in your own words, we strongly recommend waiting to apply until you feel you are ready, because Chevening uses tools and softwares to identify fraud, plagiarism, and AI generated answers in application. So there you have it. You must be prepared to provide answers in your own writings. Yeah, I know a few people that are very good in this. They can provide more insight on how to go about this. I think I will tag them in this video so that you'll be able to get to them. My friends, colleagues of mine that are very good. They help. They've been helpful to me too. So I can tag them and then you get in touch with them. I think they can provide some insight on how to answer these questions so that you'll be able to apply in peace. So there's one more thing I want to mention. So if you we go back to where the courses are. So say you want to do environment and business at Sabati University. All you need to do is click on the institution, maybe the program. I think it should take you there directly to. Yep. So you can click on the link and then go to the university website where you will see the requirement for the program. Because don't forget, you have two requirements to meet. You should meet the requirement for the Chevening Scholarship as well as the requirement for the program on the university website. So the Environment and Business, MSc Environment and Business program, for instance, has this requirement for you to meet. Applicants should have at least a lower second class honors degree or equivalent qualification in engineering, science, and social sciences. Applicants with non-standard qualification will be considered on an individual basis, determined by prior study, work experience, professional qualification, and references. So you can, whatever the course you choose, you can just click on the link there. It should take you to the requirement for entry requirement for the program, and then you take it from there. So we can look at another example where, oh, okay, so let's say mathematics. hmm So we have University of Bristol, mathematics, mathematical sciences. We have mathematical sciences. The page. Uh, okay, maybe let's try again. Let's say biology. Okay, then you go to set biology. No biology. Maybe you can try something else. I don't know. There are a lot of areas. Whatever it is you want to do. Can we say accounting? Maybe. Okay. So accounting at Aberdeen University, just click on the profile, either the institutional website, you can go straight to the institutional website, or you go to the institution or the program, and then you see this. I think the requirement, entry requirement should be there. Yes. This program is open to graduate from any discipline and does not require business or management study to be completed at undergraduate level. So any degree, you should be able to apply for accounting and finance at University of Aberdeen. So that is that. Like I mentioned, the scholarship is actually competitive. It's a competitive scholarship, and so you have to bring your A game on if you want to be considered. But first of all, you have to apply to the university, choose your program at a partner university, apply for the program, and then apply for the Chevening Scholarship. And you must do all of this before 7th October, I think. So that is that. I'm sure there are some documents, like I mentioned, if you go to the programs or the courses on the university website, there are some documents or that you have to provide. You need to provide your undergrad degree, your transcript, English proficiency. Some universities require that you provide IELTS. Some also English proficiency letter from your university is enough. And then your WASI, some will also accept your WASI certificate. You should have at least C6. Maybe. It all depends on the program you choose. It all depends on the program and its entry requirement. So go to the university website, choose your program, look at the entry requirements, make sure you meet those entry requirements, put in your application, and and hopefully you get an offer, and then you put in your application for the Chevening Scholarship. Like I mentioned, perhaps you can do the two applications simultaneously. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. It's something that you have to check, and then hopefully you'll be contacted. Hopefully you'll be selected, and then hopefully you'll be awarded with a scholarship so that you come study in the UK for free. Yes. But remember, you have to go back to your country after study. At least you go back to your country for 2 years. After that, maybe you can come back to the UK. All right. Thank you very much. I hope this helps. Like I mentioned, I'll be sharing the links to the website, and then I'll also be sharing some contacts, colleagues of mine that can help you with a few things, personal statement, blah blah blah. I think, and then what? Yeah, maybe I'll be doing this more often. I'll be throwing more light on some scholarship schemes that are available in the UK, and then I hope that they are helpful. Yeah, I think that's what I've been through. I've been on a couple of scholarships, so I think it's only fair that I'm able to share this with friends and colleagues who are also looking forward to getting such opportunities. So we'll be doing this more often, I think, depending on the schedule. All right, thank you very much. See you in the next video.